Hey guys, Cade Woolaway here from WoolawayWx. So we do have portions of a moderate risk issued for areas of Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Some of the towns that are in this moderate risk are Montgomery, Jackson, and Monroe. Those are just a few of the larger towns within this moderate risk. There is also, as well, a slight risk, enhanced risk, everything else that runs before moderate. But of course, we're going to look at the moderate risk for right now. So, trying to think of what I was going to say. Anyway, as you can see on the screen, we do have it's going to be for areas of Dixie Alley. Strong tornadoes are possible Sunday afternoon into the evening hours. I've not really ever tried the actual I don't really like the idea of using that, so we'll go here and so I'm gonna kind of, so as we run through here, this will be tonight at midnight. Moving on, 1, 2, well actually hang on, get this time right here, because models run off a completely different time than what we run off of. Okay. This right here will be midnight. As we move on through 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., noon, 1 p.m. So as we are looking here at this 1 p.m., these line of storms is what we are starting to watch as they progress that way. So notice how right there between 3 and 4, how that line in northern Louisiana really starts to take off right there. Oh, that's a little excessive, but that line's really what I'm looking like they are monitoring as of right now. So move through to 5. This is whenever really your risk for your tornadoes are going to start happening. You're going to have these supercells pushing out front, and then everything along that line over this way are going to be supercells as well. They don't necessarily tend to join on with how this is set up here. So all these kind of areas, notice how that slight risk did kind of go up in this area, but your moderate risk runs, I believe it is right about through there. So just keep an eye on as we move through. So they are really watching these cells. Kind of run back, and so whatever is going to be coming out of central Louisiana, basically, interacting with the Gulf moisture that's going to be coming up from the south. Actually, hang on, that's wrong. It'll actually be doing kind of, no, it'll be going dead end. It'll actually be kind of doing this much. And that's going to give those storms the energy to be able to fire off. And along with, there's going to be plenty of convection. It's going to be up north. Find a different color. There's going to be a lot of convection up in this area, which then will most generally push down this way, which will then give us the at risk in this general area. It's kind of, we're still about 24 hours out. We'll really have to see what it happens over the next basically 24 hours. Have to see what the day one SPC outlook brings, and then see how that first round of storms starts firing in the morning. So that's really what what we're going to have to watch, because if those are able to take the energy out, basically have all this convection. If we'll go back here real fast, change colors. Basically, this is at 7 a.m. If these storms here can kill take any energy that's up in that area, it might honestly kill. It won't kill the system, but it will probably weaken it. Do I think that it's going to happen? No. I don't think really anyone does after the last set of storms, because there was kind of a line that moved through, did not do anything to help de-intensify the system. But once again, your main threat will be the tornadic threat, for right now anyway. That tornadic threat's going to be exactly what that moderate risk is. And then there is 30% chance of hail and wind, but a 15% tornado risk is pretty strong. Excuse me. So some of the areas that are in it is Montgomery, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi, Monroe, Louisiana, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and Alexandria, Louisiana. We're just really going to have to kind of watch and see what the radar does earlier, because I mean it could easily go either which way, but was kind of, hopefully it will kind of, I wouldn't say self-contained, but hopefully it will kind of not be as crazy as the last one. There's still quite a bit of shear as we look. So basically what I was talking about with that energy, or that convection, is what you're seeing in this area right here. That's not a very good color. What you're seeing in this area right here. Watch that area as we kind of move on here. So we go from, that moves. We go from, do math real fast. It's at 1. Now we're sitting at 6 o'clock. That energy really is starting to work its way into northern Louisiana and Mississippi right around that time. And then we move on. And this is really where basically this area is going to start ramping up. This is just going to kind of be moving through, kind of, it's not that great. It's going to kind of be moving through this way, and that chance of supercells with the tornado risk is going to be in this green box area. Once again, that's exactly what that moderate risk is. SPC has done an amazing job lately, nailing almost everything. So I'm confident right now. Earlier being earlier this year into last year, it wasn't that great, but lately it's been. But we're running on to 10 minutes, so I think that's going to be about it. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to go like WoolawayWx on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Try to have this another update out. Probably do a Facebook Live tomorrow. That way so people can get on and ask some questions. Sorry if it looks like I'm trying to look at like the screen, but the webcam's down low. The monitoring screen's over there, and the webcam, or the screen that's getting mirrored to your video, is like dead in front of me. So just trying to get everything kind of lined out here. But other than that, probably do a Facebook Live early afternoon tomorrow. I don't think I have anything going on in the early afternoon. I'll get an update out probably tomorrow morning when I'm planning on doing it. That way, so then we can kind of get a group together and watch it, and hopefully some people can ask questions, because live streams are a lot funner whenever someone asks questions. But other than that, appreciate you guys watching a lot. Once again, be safe. Stay home if you don't have to need to. Other than that, not much to talk about as far as any other weather. Had to see what the SBC updates bring, but overall, that's about it. Once again, thank you guys.